Good evening, everybody. I have something to really share, something that really happened very recently, as of today. Today was my oldest grandson's birthday party, and technically his birthday is not until Tuesday of next week, but with it being a weekend, it's always the best time to celebrate a birthday. And I had to take my oldest daughter to the birthday party. I said, well, you know what? I'm his grandmother. I'm going to be there too. And so my oldest grandson, he loves to bowl. And lo and behold, as soon as my oldest daughter, my oldest grandson, and I arrived, out of the blue, out of the blue, I actually had saw, out of all people, you guessed it, my narcissistic mother. And she was sitting beside my grandfather, not my grandfather's, but my grandson's father's mother, which is his other grandmother. And she was sitting right beside her. And lo and behold. And out of that, I got to see my youngest daughter that I never think I'd ever see. And I'm pretty sure that there was shock written all over my narc mom's face. Did she approach me? No. Did she approach my oldest daughter? No. She kept her distance, and I kept mine. And I have to say, I mean, I had no emotions when I saw her, other than just to say that I was shocked to have seen her there. Very, very shocked. And, but I didn't let her presence ruin my enjoyment of seeing my oldest grandson bowling. It's a bowling birthday party, and I could say that I'm the one, and I'm the reason why he loves to bowl. I got him started at it. And so that's something that I know that my narc mom can never, ever, ever take away, no matter what. And I felt so overjoyed to see my youngest daughter. I mean, when she saw me making my way towards where they were at, she really screamed out, "Mom." So she will always know who her mother is, even though my narc mother adopted her, and adoption is nothing but a piece of paper. And it doesn't mean shit. But really, what does mean everything is that knowing that the same blood running through my veins is running through my youngest daughter's veins. So that makes her my daughter, no matter what. And you know what? I truly, honestly believe, and I'm not pushing religion on anybody, but you have to believe that there's a higher being up there. Higher being, more powerful than you. If you don't want to call it God or whatever it is, there's always somebody, a higher power, powerful than you are. And for me, it's God. And I strongly believe that God made this happen. And I praise Him and thank Him for it. For making this happen. But the whole entire time, my narc mom wouldn't even look at me. Maybe glanced when she saw me come in. But other than that, I didn't expect for her to look at me. I didn't expect for her to come running to me. I didn't want any of that. And basically, I said, okay, I acknowledged that she was there by seeing her, and I just focused on my oldest grandson enjoying his bowling. And I focused on the moment that I got to see my youngest daughter and cherish every moment of it. And I did. I did not allow my narc mom, just because of her presence, ever instill any fear from me, because I no longer fear her. She's nobody and she's powerless. And so that shows me, it tells me that I've gotten over her, pretty much. And that it also shows me that I've came out of this a much stronger person than I've ever been. So I thought I'd just share that with you. And oh yeah, and this is something too. We all know narcissists love to steal the spotlight. And this was supposed to be my grandson's birthday party. Lo and behold, she bought this cake. And she always called my youngest grandson Whopper. Ever since he was a baby, for as long as I can remember. And she had written on the cake, "Happy birthday, Whopper, love Grandma." So it tells me this is being my own grandson's birthday party, and she puts "love Grandma." Like she wanted everybody to know and get some type of credit. She bought the cake. She wanted that spotlight. And when I saw that cake, I mean, I really laughed. And did I eat any of it? No. Because I knew it came from her. And I wouldn't eat anything that came from her. Ever. And does that surprise me? For her to even steal my grandson's spotlight? No. We all know narcs like to steal anybody's spotlights. Doesn't matter who they are. So I thought I just would share that with you. This happened as of this evening, and well, technically this is Sunday morning right now, but this happened last night, Saturday night, and I didn't get emotional at all. I just kind of acknowledge my narc mom there. Okay, she's there. Okay, whatever. She's nobody. Did the thought of her presence really keep entering in my mind? No. You know, I danced as they were playing music, and I danced and just let myself go. Of course, I kept it G, you know, with kids and family and stuff. I kept my moves G rated, and I was just being myself, enjoying my grandson, enjoying uh, my youngest grandson, my oldest grandson, and of course, seeing my youngest daughter. And she knows who her mother is, and she will always call me mom. That is something that my narcs can never take away. Of course, they're going to try and beat in her head. Well, I'm no longer her mother because she's adopted. And of course, I've told my youngest daughter, I said, well, even though you're adopted by your grandmother, just know it's nothing but a piece of paper. You know and I know, you know you're my kid and you always will be. No matter what that paper says, that adoption paper says, so what? It's just a piece of paper, just like a marriage license is. Nothing but a freaking piece of paper, and it don't mean shit. It's what's in the heart that matters, and that's something that these that these narcs of mine can never ever take away or ever try to break, because God is always going to be in the middle of it all. And so, I'm not making this a sermon, but I just strongly believe that there's a much more higher being and more powerful and more smarter and wiser than I am. So, I know that this was the hand of God that made it happen, and I was so happy to see my youngest daughter. You know, I held her and even picked her up and held her like a big baby, you know. But I was full of joy, and obviously I was myself, and I had a great time. So I thought I'd share that out there with you, that when you happen to be in a place where your narcissistic mother or both parents are, and you went and stayed no contact, and all of a sudden you're in a place where you see your narcs, just acknowledge that they're there. You don't have to say hello or anything, but just from a distance to say, okay, my narcs are here. Okay, move on. Let's get this party started. Let's go have some fun. And once you do that, then that's sending that narc the message that they have no power of any kind over your life. So that just shows how much I've overcame the narcissistic abuse that I was subjected to by my mother. So anyway, please give me your feedback on this. And those of you that just found my channel, I welcome you with love and open arms. And we can all learn from each other in this in this narcissism survivor community. You know, we all can learn something from each other. And that's what I want my channel to be about. It's just sharing each other's stories and getting it out there. And when you do that, it's very, very healing. Maybe hurtful at first, but the more time goes and the more that you do it, it becomes a lot easier. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Stay tuned for the next video. Like I said, I don't know what it will be. Basically, play it by ear. Or if you have any suggestions, please shoot me an email at maryallen7079@yahoo.com. So this is Mary Allen signing off. And as always, I wish you love, peace, and joy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you so much for your feedback and just your ongoing support. Thank you. Take care.